So you can do your trip replay like we just discussed. You can make your waypoints, take those to your boat, you can along with the map, or just use them as waypoints. You can control if the track is on or off, because sometimes that gets distracting. You can select which contour level interval you want for more detail or less. Then you can go to your different layers. You can just do contours. You can have a vegetation layer, bottom composition. You can see what that is, and then you can see your waypoints as well.
I guess it wouldn't take you very long to learn between sand, mud, and rock.
To make sure you get the most accurate map possible, you want to make sure that, let's say if you're in a reservoir that the water's down 3 or 4 feet, or if your transducer is set at a position that you want to account for, you can do that right here. In tidal areas, it automatically looks at the closest tidal buoy and it makes adjustments for that. Then, like we talked about, having multiple logs throughout the day, and to merge all those together into a single map, very, very easy. You just click this button and it selects all of your logs that you have in a certain area. Track buffer, what that means is we take the actual sonar cone, and that's about 50 meters, and you can kind of fill in some of those gaps. And then all you do is hit merge trips. Trends, this is something that it takes the information from your sonar log. It knows when you were on a body of water, it knows the lat and long, so it knows where you were, and then it gets the water temp from your transducer, but all this other information like wind, air temp, sky, pressure, it pulls that from an external database and gives you information that you didn't have access to. And then to make the map, so if I want to take this and bring it to my unit, you go to the map generation page. You have to create an encryption file, and that's done in My Plotters up here at the top, where you go to your About screen on your unit, and you go to System, and you bring in the content ID and your serial number, and you place it, and it's there's a little picture here as well of where you get that information. You pull that from the settings, About, your serial number, content ID, the type of unit you have, and then you can name it anything you want to. The unit up at the front of the boat, at the helm, and you just create it once. And once you've created it, you can attach any map to that, and it can only be read by that unit.
Maps can only be read by the chart plotter it's registered to. You can make multiple maps for multiple chart plotters, as map files are generated for specific devices. For more information on how Insight Genesis makes the most of your time on the water, visit insightgenesis.com.